Linux software from C Grove, you see. The guy is using their brain. Technician, can you help me please? So that there's no noise. I don't want disturbance when I talk. All right. Hello, I'm calling from my PC. You all know this, but it's not popular here. It's free. But why free? Why do you ignore? We have promoted ICT since 1999. Total Tamah, they created multimedia super corridor, 25 by 50 kilometers square. Now it's been expanded, roll out over the country. It's free. Under bad times, anything free, go for it. Right now? Yes. But are we using it? Of course, there's a Skype there. This is but there's still many more opportunities in income. Surviving hard times, well, very relevant. Surviving hard times. Now, this is another thing about ordinary people. Government says, oh, you're afraid of retrenchment, there's salary cut, but during hard times, even you can come up with good alternative jobs. Even your hobby can be turned into jobs. This is gold business. I've got so many examples here that we can say, hey, if this guy can do it, why not me? I don't want to go into details, but it's 4 o'clock. I know I'm trying to finish off about 4:45 so that you have a chance to ask me. If I don't know, I confess. I do not know, I'll take note. If I know, I'll answer. How's that? Fair? Right, good. Now, let me just, oh, this one. There's one on minister. I need to show. Let's say it's all this. Because he fell down. Lucky I got this. I got this. This is one I just like. This is Panakotablo. This is an example in Sabah. Why I like this example? Because this is a great example of the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Dr. Maxwell Kili, does grassroots innovation in Kota Belud, in his area, constituency. And this is evidence. So when he identifies Kampong Fold doing something, they was killed. Not just killed through something, sometimes they have what we call tacit knowledge that is not expressed. Now how do we go to the Kampong people? Extract that tacit knowledge, store it with technology, use it and match it with different science technology that we have available. Innovation-led economy says, now it's a shortcut, you can buy technology, right? I think this is a model. The government spent millions of ringgit to ask 4 different consultants to study what's the best answer for Malaysia to go ahead. India is coming strong, China is super powerful. How do we survive? They said, no, forget about resource-based, manufacturing-based, not to saturate service, but more on focusing on innovation-led economy. If innovation-led economy, you've got to start it from the grassroots. This is an example of grassroots. That is why the Malaysian Innovation Foundation, the chairman is Yang Muhammad Datus, Dr. Masud Kili, is very, very timely. And this is good for ordinary Malaysians, ordinary citizens. We want to turn ordinary citizens as thinkers and innovators. Because funds are there. I mean, I don't want to talk on funds, but are there. Billions of ringgit, but they're not being tapped. People do not know yet. So we hope we can create that awareness under scheme A1, 2, 3, 4, your choice. Give your choice and pick your choice. Okay. Now, now I've got my reminder. Hats. Who's wearing hats here? Are you wearing hats? Where can I talk about hats? See, human beings are such that sometimes when you look at something, when you listen to a song, isn't there one particular song that's meaningful to you, nostalgic to you? It brings you back to good old memories of the 60s or 70s. For example, I do. Do you share that? Yes, I'm sure. Some particular song, I will remember, for example, I got so many. If I hear of this song, I say, Engkau laksana bulan. Engkau laksana bulan. So you imagine who's in my head. That's the power of imagination. Sometimes you can test your creativity through this exercise. Hats are here. First, I like to wear this hat. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, technician, this is a test of your capability. If you pass it well, all 3 events we will host it here. How's that? And also, please tell your boss to improve, upgrade 1 step in terms of this facility. This is a clip mic. Actually, I prefer a head mic. Head mic is more free. You know, like on TV, very powerful, it's just there. I got my own, but for today I want to test my trade, so I didn't bring my own. Serious, I'm serious. I got it. Why do I wear this? What do I remember of this? What comes to your mind when I wear this? Comes to your mind?
Abdul Wahab.
Sorry?
Abdul Wahab.
Oh, Abdul Wahab, I see. So the mind goes to Abdul Wahab, Abdul Wahab. Abdul Wahab, apa yang lagu saya sudah lupa lah. Saya cuba modal, tapi saya sudah ingat, teringat lah. That is what else?
Kari.
Sorry?
Kari.
Kari? Oh, sudah. Oh, ingat kok kari baca orang.
Serbu kari cap terbus.
Oh, kari powder, buat makan. Oh, dia teringat makan. Oh, benar, makan. Sebenarnya, this is a very creative man. He runs Shelley, very unique. And I always use run programs that the environment is right. Use the environment, create something. You know, I remember this, for example, in my love for this instrument. Because this instrument, the top level musicians use this. And they have just tried it. It's very, very interesting. And you remember Egypt? What else do you remember of Egypt? What's one word you remember of Egypt? See? We are sick. Can you imagine how on earth do thousands of people build pyramid? Thousands of miles they carry. Can you imagine that? I don't know. I've been there many times. But God knows, I don't know. And the wonders of it, they should trigger your thoughts. Because those people, were they educated? Did they get a PhD? No, no PhD. Of course not. So, see, I'm so crazy about this instrument. I've got 9 of them. This is one of the 9. Okay, so this belongs to Iraqi. And Iraqi, he's so creative. You know what? When during Iraq War, what happened? Some people lose their hand. So this Iraqi guy, whom I know personally, Nasser Shama, his name, created a special instrument, a special way of playing out, which is this, just with 1 hand. Oh, marvelous! He created it. Why? He said, even the deprived, the war victims should not be deprived from art. That's his belief. He wanted to set up a special training center in London. Then the Egyptian government said, hey, come and do it in Egypt. So I visited him in Cairo. There is a very nice old setting, very unique. He runs this training institute. Okay, this is the hat that reminds me of that. The next one, what about this? What does it remind you of this? And you got a story about Russia? There's a lot. What about this? I cannot afford to, I just want to trigger you. You think for yourself. What about this?
Cowboy.
Cowboy. I remember in the early days, in the 60s, 70s, 80s. You know, when did I get married? Yeah. Oh, 70s, okay, 70s. I want to make sure that the date is right. Now I know, I remember. Now I remember. My first visit with all children to Universal Studios. I saw this. They orchestrated everything. When Cowboy was there, even the place where he wants to fall is already there. You know what I mean? Bang, 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 wow!